Welcome back to the program. The left's stranglehold on the media is pretty much over. We already know the rise of independent media. Conservative media has been making a big push in the last decade or more, right? We've got One America News, we've got Real America's Voice, we've got Newsmax, Fox News for the most part, my show, many other shows, many other great conservatives out there in alternative media. And we are continuing to win. And as I said in the run-up to the 2024 election, I said with Elon Musk purchasing X, we had a narrative buster directly in the middle. You remember me talking about that. And I said because of that, they no longer have the narrative. We saw with the Schumer shutdown, the folks at the Dilly meme team, okay, and Brendan Dilly, who I know, they went hog wild with these sombrero memes and everything else, right? And they were hysterical and they were funny, but they were powerful. I mean, those memes were billions of dollars worth of messaging. If you think about it, I don't know what it cost them to make it. Doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is so many millions of Americans saw the sombrero and they immediately associated the Democrats with illegal aliens. And so what I'm trying to point out here is that we're winning the media battle. And we're about to have a historic victory if this deal that I'm going to talk about right now goes through. Okay? David Ellison is someone who is a big-time Trump supporter, and he is someone that is trying to buy, what is this company called? Skydance, Paramount, Skydance, and Warner Brothers. Okay? Now, the left is going crazy because they understand that their monopoly that they used to have, one of the last throngs of that monopoly was CNN, CBS News, right? HBO, some of these other left-leaning networks, right? Well, they could lose all of it, okay? They could lose all of it, and they could lose it all pretty quickly. So Elizabeth Warren, a.k.a. Liar-Watha from the Sitting Bullshit Tribe, as I like to call her, Pocahontas, 1/124ths of an Indian, whatever you want to call her, she is upset, and she's saying that this deal that I'm going to discuss is a terrible deal. It's a terrible deal. How could we ever let somebody that is close to Trump take over all of these different media companies? And I'll get and break that down here in a second. But not just that, Hollywood is up in arms. The Writers Guild of America is up in arms. How dare you take away our propaganda arms? You don't have the right to do that. We want to lie to the American people. We want to deceive the American people. We want to tell them all these things. We want to indoctrinate their children. And how dare you take that away from us? This is the attitude that they have. So listen to this. If this happens and this David Ellison ends up getting this is what will now be controlled by what you would consider a strong MAGA Republican. HBO, CNN, CBS News, Showtime, Turner Broadcasting Network, Comedy Central, TNT, Paramount Plus, The Learning Channel, HGTV, which I think is Home Goods Television, I don't know what it's called, Nickelodeon, which is known for their left-leaning stuff, CBS Sports, Food Network, the Discovery Channel, the CW Network, Black Entertainment Television, okay? Imagine that. A MAGA white guy is going to be owning Black Entertainment Television. MTV, not that that matters anymore, VH1, and a few more. So the deal, should it be approved, would bring CNN, currently owned by Warner Brothers, and Discovery under the umbrella of Paramount Skydance, led by CEO David Ellison, who, of course, is backed by his father, co-founder and prominent Trump ally, Larry Ellison. According to those familiar with the matter, the Ellisons are pursuing CNN not merely as a financial asset, but as a vehicle to recalibrate the news. That's the big part here, and change their direction. So CNN, all the people on CNN will be fired. All of them. Every single one, all of them. And they'll have all new people come in. And it'll be like a Newsmax or One America News. Maybe, better than even Fox News. We'll have to see. And then it says this, that the network remains highly profitable and is estimated to net $500 million annually, and it retains a vast global reach. So imagine a new conservative network running in the airports around the world, okay, for people that want to hear American news. Multiple accounts indicate that the Ellison's interest in CNN aligns with a broader effort to reshape the media institutions long perceived to be dominated by left-wing narratives. Barry Weiss, the former New York Times columnist and current editor-in-chief at CBS News, has been tasked with squeezing left-wing bias out of CBS News and their programming. Sources familiar with the bid say that should Paramount Skydance win this bidding war, Weiss could potentially include CNN in her editorial oversight. Concerns, of course, are all over the place from Democrats, and they extend beyond the editorial control. The Writers Guild of America has warned that the merger would further concentrate media ownership, harming workers and reducing competition. Combining Warner Brothers with Paramount or another major studio or streamer would be a disaster for us writers, for consumers, and for competition, the Guild stated. The organization has pledged to lobby regulators to block the deal. Despite these objections, the Ellisons appear to be the leading contenders in the ongoing bidding war. They have the most money, okay? That's what this is about. Which also includes Netflix. They're bidding on it. Amazon is bidding on it. Comcast is bidding on it. Legal experts note that the Paramount bid could face some lawsuits. The Justice Department and the Federal Communications Commission are prepared to make sure that if they do win this, along with the FCC Chairman Brendan Carr, that they will support the Ellison bid vigorously in court. So nothing is set in stone yet, but if he wins the bid, I just named you 20 different networks that will now be controlled by someone who is a huge Trump ally, gave a lot of money to Trump in his campaign. His father, Larry Ellison, is very close with President Trump. The son is also close with President Trump, and they have a ton of money. Okay, I think they're from the Oracle. I think they're Oracle money. I think is where they're from. And so this is wonderful. This is absolutely wonderful. All I can say is I just hope and pray that the Ellisons win this bid for Paramount Skydance and Warner Disney, because you're not going to see any woke bullshit coming out of Disney anymore, because they won't be able to, because they're now going to be under a MAGA conservative and ownership group. So let's keep an eye on that. I'll keep you up to date if anything new happens. But right now, he indeed, and the Ellison family and fortune, has put up the most money for the bid. And the other good part about this is if they do win this bid and they get a chance to own it, we've got the FCC, we've got the Treasury, we've got the Communications Secretary, we've got the SEC, we've got all of the things now in our government. So anything that's going to go up against it is going to go into review from our side, not the left's. So this looks good. This looks really good, and I'm excited, and I hope that this ends up going through. So I wanted to share all of that with all of you. Those are my thoughts. What are yours? Put them down in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one.